Hi there. Hello everyone. I am back. I have been away on holidays, so I hope you were able to catch my recorded videos that I provided for you while I was away. Didn't want to miss out on our tea and cards. Check this out. It is a brand new Stampin' Up! Mug. I am so excited. This mug is available for everyone. You do not need to be a demonstrator. This is on our regular product line. So this cute little gingham patterned mug could be yours. It's in our regular catalog under branded merchandise. So I was away on holidays and I celebrated my birthday while we were away. And I have to tell you, I now receive more handmade cards than I do store-bought cards. I'm so proud of my friends and family, but I have to share something. My husband made his very first card for me on this and gave it to me for my birthday. So I'm just going to give you a little sneak peek. How cute is that? Made by my husband, who had never stamped before. This was the very first card he ever stamped. And just to show you that you can stamp beautiful cards very simply, he used a kit. Now this is a previous kit that I had left over, which he found. But if you've never stamped before, or you just want some quick stamping and don't have to think too much about planning your project and gathering your materials, then kits are the way to go. So we have a wonderful kit collection, and right now I believe there's 4 kits that relate to Christmas. So there's some Christmas tag kits, Christmas card kits, and also our paper pumpkin this month is going to create, I believe, 12 Christmas cards in that paper pumpkin. So you need to subscribe by October the 10th in order to get in time for this kit. Another kit we just launched, I ordered it yesterday. It was a free shipping day, so I got a couple in, and it is a birthday card organizer kit. So that means it comes with a little file folder organizer where you can put your cards as you make them so they're ready for each month throughout the year, so you're ready when your birthdays come. But the best part is it comes with 12 cards, and they don't even require stamping, just assembly. You punch out the greetings and whatnot, create them yourself, but you'll have 12 cards ready to go, plus this organizer, and it's only $34. So that's the price of a lot of our kits, but this one has 12 cards plus the organizer. So check that out on my stamping website, and maybe that's something that you would like to give as a gift. Make a great gift for somebody who might want to give their hand at creating cards themselves. So hi Val, nice to see you. My husband also gifted me a new stand for my videos. So I'm playing around tonight. Please let me know if the sound is clear, if the picture is clear, and I'm still figuring out the best way to use this, but we'll give it a go tonight. Okay, so I'm going to flip us around, and this is a new month. So with the new month, I should say, I'm going to be featuring this Happier Than Happy, it's called, or Happy Forest Friends Suite. Okay, so the Happy Forest Friends, I think we're still in camera there. Is that looking okay to you, Val? If you're watching on the replay, do say hello as well. So the Happier Than Happy is a suite. It comes with a set of dies, the Happy Forest dies, which cuts out our cute little bear and the owl, cuts out all of these shapes, sorry, not the butterfly, but these, the stump, the fox, and a label that you'll also see tonight. And it comes with designer paper. That's our name for patterned paper, and it's super cute. I love the color tones in this set. So we've got some cute patterns here with the bears and the fox and the butterflies, the stumps. You can see the similar theme all the way through. And then when I flip it over, you're going to see the neutral tones. So they really pattern nicely together. There's a coral one in here as well. I'm getting down a little bit in what I have left here. So you're going to see all of that in use tonight. So actually, I'm going to start with this piece. It's called So Saffron is the color. It could be just, oh good, Val, thank you for letting me know. This could be just plain So Saffron, but I decided to reach into my designer series paper pack, and I just picked out one. This is not a current pattern, but it doesn't really matter. It's just the So Saffron. And with this set, I've decided that this goes really, really well. This is called the Tree Rings Hybrid Embossing Folder. You're going to see some really cool tricks with this one. Hi, Jessica. Happy October to you too. We have had a fantastic summery day here in Ontario today. So this I'm going to pop in and look at this. It's going to create these tree rings embossed on my paper. Now, I'm going to do a trick though first. So as I open my embossing folder, I thought it would be fun. I'm going to choose Crumb Cake. So this is a lighter brown. Now, our embossing folders have a top and bottom. So the one that says Stamping Up is the top, and that's got the ridges on it. So I'm going to take my ink pad. We don't usually put ink in an embossing folder, but I'm just going to show you what's going to happen here. So I'm just inking up. I should move this out of the way so we've got a nice flat surface to work on. Always best to use a flat surface. Okay, so I'm just inking up, and so the ink is of course going on the raised parts. It's hard to even see it there, but I'm sure it's there. And now I'm going to, I want this side up, close up, and I've got my paper inside there. Now that looks like quite the mess right now. Now I'm just going to run this through off screen so it doesn't wiggle and jiggle, but I've got my main plate, and this is it a 3D embossing folder? Okay, so I'm just going to run it through over here, just off screen. Take a look. I have my link tree, and I do have some Christmas classes that are set, and registration is open for those. And if you're enjoying what I'm going to be doing tonight and wanted to check out the tea and cards for October, even if you haven't registered already, I can still send you a kit to make the 4 cards for this month. And either you purchase the stamp set from me, or you can, if you already have it, then you just pay for the cards themselves. So check that out at Linktree as well. Okay, doesn't this look like a mess? Now, as I open it up, you are going to see that the ink has gone on that raised portion. Isn't that cool? So we've not only embossed and add texture, but we've also added color to this. Now you're going to see this is called a hybrid, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the features of it throughout this month. I'm going to leave it at that for now. Now I've just grabbed a wipe here, and I'm just going to wipe that ink off. And then when I finish the video, I'll take it over to the sink and just give it a quick rinse, but that looks pretty good right now. So I just wanted to get that off, but it wipes off easily. You can use our chamois as well to clean that off. So that gives us the base that we're looking for one of our layers tonight. So before we get too far, I'm now going to pull out some basic white, and we're going to do a little bit of stamping. So I'm going to feature this bear, and he already has some texture built in. So I'll use one of my larger blocks, put him sticker side down, rubber side is up, and I'm going to choose the slightly darker brown. This is the soft suede, and I will ink this up nicely. And it might look, yeah, it's darker on this side because it has already been naturally shaded that way. So just a straight up and down pressure on my basic white paper. Just letting it sit for a second because it is a larger stamp. Oh, I got a line in it. How did I get a line? Oh, that was my paper. I had pre-scored this page. Okay, that's why that was showing up. Let's try that again. So that's the score mark that's showing here. Okay, I'll try it again over here. Press. I love the color though. Isn't he cute? Looks like he's waving. He's a friendly bear. I was watching for bears while we were camping these past couple of weeks. We got back into the woods and thankfully we only saw, let's see, we saw lots and lots of deer. We saw lots of wild turkeys. We told them to hide because Thanksgiving was coming. And we saw, fowl. We saw lots of geese and loons and things like that. Okay, so now I've taken out the die for this bear, and you can see just how perfectly that fits around there. So I'm just going to run that through. Again, I'm just doing it off camera here. You've seen me do it before. Got my layers ready, and I'll show you as soon as I pull them out. Just takes a couple of cranks of the wheel to run it through. And here's the bear. So the die is still there, and it just kind of punches out, and then he's got a nice little border of white. Okay, so he's going to go on our card, and this layer is going to go on our card, but we are not finished yet. Okay. So the next layer that's going to go on is going to be a piece of the designer paper, and I've cut this down to about, I think it's about 3 by 4.5 or so. All the dimensions are in the description at the top of this video. And you can also see all of those dimensions and all of the things that I've used, all the products in at my online store under my projects. So at 1.5 would be halfway. I'm just coming to slit up the bottom a little bit at the halfway mark because I'm going to flag this. So now I've got my paper snips here, and I'm just going to flag this just by eyeballing. So I'm cutting from the corner to that slit, and then on the other side from the bottom edge up to where I cut. It might not be exact, but it's certainly, yeah, cute, close enough. All right, so my paper trimmer comes in very handy for that. Okay, you're probably wondering, what do I have here? Join Plus. The reason I have Join Plus is, I'm just going to put some dimensionals on the back of this layer while I'm chatting to you. The reason I have Join Plus is October is a special month at Stamping Up. It is the first month of our Stamping Up year. We're in a new fiscal year now. That doesn't really matter to you, except that they are offering a Join special. So joining the Stamping Up team is always the best way, the best deal, the best way to get product at a discounted price. So our Join special is usually you get to choose whatever products you like. So there's no set starter kit. You get to choose what you like, and you usually choose $165 worth of product. And then by the time you add shipping and tax on top of that, it would be closer to the 200 mark. But now they are offering us to choose $206 worth of product from any of the catalogs. So that's a lot of product. And if you added in Ontario shipping and tax, you'd be about another $50. So it would actually cost you about $256 to get all of that. But for the whole month of October, you are going to pay $135 for all of this product, no tax and no shipping on top of that. Plus, they're going to give you a free paper pumpkin kit. Plus, they're going to give you some catalogs. You are going to be part of my Stamping Up team. And oh, the list just keeps going and going. As part of my team, I like to offer monthly socials, which is an online forum. I give discounts to some of my classes, and I support my team. Most of us are just hobby demos, which means we just love paper crafting. So if you are not part of a Stamping Up team and you would like to join, October is the month to do so. $256 worth for $135. Quite a great deal. Okay, I've just been putting dimensionals on here while I've been chatting. I also took out this die, but I've already run it through twice. I ran it through with a Calypso Coral, and it gives this cute little tag, and I ran it through with a basic white. So I'm going to stamp the sentiment on there. And with this stamp set, we have a thanks, a hello baby, and a welcome, which all fit really nicely on that label. I thought I would do a thanks card. And I love how the bear is kind of waving, because it's kind of like, hey, thanks for, and whatever it was that you did. So I'm going to use Calypso Coral for the word thanks, and I'm going to position it hopefully a little bit closer to the tag, to the, oops, I did a little smudge there. I pressed too hard on that edge. I wiggled. Okay, straight up, straight down. There we go. There's the thanks. And then I'm going to pull out my Mossy Meadow, and there's a tiny little butterfly that I thought would be cute to put up in the corner. So again, I'm using my tiniest stamp here. Give a little tap with my Mossy Meadow, and just a light, there he is. So there's the tag for that card. Okay, my inks are finished. Let me just pop them away. Okay, so I hope everybody else has been doing well. As I say, it was nice to get away on holidays, but it has been fun to spend the last couple of days in the studio getting caught up, getting things organized. I had all my classes planned and scheduled, so registrations have started to come in, so please don't miss a spot. And if there's a time that doesn't work for you, then we could always make it a home party where I come to you or you come to my studio, and we can do the class with you and your friends. Okay, so now let's build this card. So I'm using as my card base Sahara Sand. Now the color choices have been all chosen because of this piece of designer paper. Okay, so this was in the Happy Forest Friends paper, and it's got the basic white, the Sahara Sand, you can see some Mossy Meadow here, and some of the coral. So that's how I chose the color scheme. Stamping Up is great that way. I'm not always the best at choosing colors, so I love it that they tell me what colors go with what. So now I thought we're going to layer. Oh my goodness, I love this. What a great trick. Okay, so any of you who have embossing folders, you can color and add more dimension as by just smushing some ink inside there. So now I'm liking this. I'm liking that you can't really tell that it was designer paper. As I said at the beginning, you could have used just cardstock here, but there is a little bit of a pattern there. And now I love how these tree rings really pop with that bit of color. All right, now we're going to pop this layer on. So I have put dimensionals on the back, and it's just going to sit up a little bit. So I'll use my take your pick tool to pull off all these backings for me. And then we'll just put this card together. So it's very simple, nothing too complicated about this, but I wanted you to see this technique of adding color to any embossing folder. So I'm lining this up at the top, and now I've got my little bear, And I only put, do you see I put dimensionals only on his feet? The reason for that is I'm going to use just our adhesive, and it's his feet that are going to be sticking down here. So the adhesive, that's going to keep him all the same height on my card. Okay, so this has been raised, so now his feet are at that same height. And now I thought it would be fun with these two to kind of layer these tags. So I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive, and I'm going to make sure the holes on the tag line up, and I just want them offset a little bit here. And then in your kit, you're going to find that I gave you a little bit of the linen thread. So I'm just going to run this through the hole. And maybe I'll use my take your pick tool just to help push it through. There we go. And I'm just going to put a little, am I going to put a little knot in here? Sure, I'll try and tie a little knot in here. I should have been a bit more generous with my, there we go, with the amount of string I cut there. Okay. This take your pick tool, I don't know what I would do without it. It's almost like an extra pair of hands. Sorry, I'm making this look very complicated. It's actually not at all. It's just because I cut it too short. We'll make it happen. Here they come. There's the ends. One end is through. And there's the other end through. Sorry, that really shouldn't be complicated. I'm going to make it bigger. Here we go. Let's do that again. Popping it through the hole. Twist. And pop it through. Now there's other tricks you could use. You could use a little hook to pull that through. Okay. And we got it. Oh, that's not where I wanted it all. Okay, going with plan B here. I already had one done. And now I'm going to take a little tiny bit of our Mossy Meadow, and I'm just going to tie that around just in an over-under tie. And this is just going to add a little bit of color to our string here. Sorry if you can't see this. Okay. Let me lay it down. Okay. That way. Here we go. And over and under, around, and through. There. Okay, sorry about that. That made that look really complicated. All I was doing is adding a little bit of color up here, or just tying in again that Mossy Meadow. There we go. Okay, so here we have our card front. We've got our little cute little bear. And I don't think I want to pop that because I've got the ribbon that's kind of taking a bit of dimension there. So just some of our adhesive. Whoops, that one didn't have the orange on the back. Ah! Oh dear. Live and learn here. I forgot. There's, yeah, I need that coral on the back, don't I? Okay, got to try this again. Bear with me. Okay, here we go. Oh, now that's all frayed. Okay. Plan B. Crazy. I know what the problem is. When I was doing this, I did a thinner twine. So this time I'm using the thicker twine, and it's just, there we go. This is how it's supposed to work. Just like that. Oh my goodness. Just like that. That's how it was supposed to work the first time. Okay, and now I'm just going to attach this one with a glue dot. I'm going to go a different way on this. Okay, adding our adhesive to here. There we go. This is real life, friends. And now I'm going to grab one of our glue dots. Here's my box. Oh, it's running low. Should have ordered some more glue dots here. And there we go. There's the glue dot. I'm going to put that on the knot. I'm just getting lazy now. Instead of trying to retie it, we're just going to do it like so. Attach it down like that. Okay, there we go. Okay, well, there's always ways to modify, right? And now I'm going to take my, these are the rustic metallic backed adhesive dots, and I'll pop a few of these on. Let's put one in here and put another one. Again, see the take your pick tool, using it again. Put this one up here, and let's put one of the smaller ones on as well. And I'll just put it right here. And there's our cute little thanks card. Okay, so I hope you like that one. It has, as I say, the embossing. This is the hybrid folder, the rings hybrid folder. The Join Now special is on for the whole month. I would love for you to check out my Linktree site and see if there are any classes that you are interested in. And as I mentioned earlier, if the times don't work, then we can always modify and turn it into a home party. Keep in mind that birthday card organizer kit makes a fantastic gift. And the paper pumpkin, it needs to be ordered if you wanted to make Christmas cards a simple way. Success guaranteed, then you can order that by the 10th of October. All right, I'm excited about this month's class, and if it's something that you would like to have the kit for, let me know, and I can certainly cut another set for you. All right, my friends, bye for now. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. See you next week. Bye-bye.